Hey everyone, how are you all doing today? The topic for today's video is going to be about intelligence versus wisdom. Do you consider yourself intelligent? Do you consider yourself wise? Do you consider yourself maybe neither one of these or maybe a mix of both? Let me know in the comments and let me know how this video helps you. Did you know that intelligence and wisdom are not the same thing? There is a distinct difference between the two. Intelligence comes from education and learning, whereas wisdom comes from age and learning from mistakes. One can be intelligent without being wise, and vice versa. To truly understand what intelligence is, we should reflect back on our own lives when we were in school. From taking various classes and courses, we become more knowledgeable and intelligent, at least in theory. Intelligence is due to education and ability to understand and comprehend a subject and solve a problem. Just because someone is intelligent doesn't mean they won't lack common sense. Wisdom, on the other hand, largely comes from the ability to learn from our mistakes as well as valuable life lessons that are not taught in any class. We grow wiser by the day and during major milestones and positive and negative events in our life. Learning from our mistakes and from major life events, you will become wiser. Not everyone learns from their mistakes, so if you are one that does, then wisdom will follow suit where you will implement what you've learned and go into life being more prepared and able to help others who are just starting out on their journey. If you have a hard time learning from your mistakes, then you may not be able to identify what your true mistakes actually are and or do not want to change. The perception that change is scary is common, and we often do not want to change since the unknown is intimidating to us. But if you can identify where you've gone wrong, maybe your approach or methodology, or a small overlooked piece of information, and then devise a plan that allows you to change your approach, then you will learn from your mistakes. That's not to say that your new way would result in success. Often it doesn't, but it allows you to learn what works and doesn't work. You never know until you try. We may be intelligent, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we are wise. Intelligence comes from what we learn in the educational system, as well as our ability to comprehend complex situations and analyze them. Whereas wisdom comes from a lot of our own experience and learning from our mistakes. Wisdom is not taught in class. Wisdom is not something we can just go to class for to learn. We have to become wise by learning ourselves. Another aspect of intelligence is the fact that it is solely in this physical domain. It is in the mind and body that determines intelligence, along with your ability to focus, concentrate, and retain the information taught to you. Just because you are intelligent in this lifetime doesn't mean you will be intelligent in your next. This is where wisdom comes into play. Wisdom carries into another lifetime, as it is learned and retained in your spirit. I'm sure we've met people, or are even the person who is wiser beyond our physical age, knowing things intuitively. Wisdom sticks with us after we die, and continues through the life of our spirit in the universe. Our unique spirit, when entered into a new body, often doesn't fully remember the way the life lessons from our past lives were achieved, but instead retain the information of what we learned and we intuitively know the answer. That is true wisdom. Wisdom carries into the next life that we have on this earth. When you come into this world, you may not remember how you got to be this wise, but you may retain the wisdom you've learned from past lives. Intelligence will not carry on to different lives. So learning to be wise and learning from your mistakes and growing spiritually will help you immensely, not just in this life, but your future lives as well. Developing your wisdom is as simple as learning from your mistakes and important life lessons that are not taught in classes. Keep learning and you will become wise and retain the information. But also don't forget your own intelligence and ability to solve problems and think thoroughly in this physical domain. Remember that even when learning a new skill or taking a class, you will still grow spiritually and more wise from the educational material. Let me know how this works for you. Have a great day. So hopefully this video has helped you identify the differences between wisdom and intelligence. Let me know how this has worked for you Let me know if you consider yourself intelligent, wise, both, or neither. I'm really curious to know. So you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.